He's cork. He's cork. He's cork. He's not that bright. Is Emmy really a tard? I think so. Uh, I wanted to play this little fast little morning stream over here. We're gonna call it little rat tails in the morning. A little fast one over here. We're gonna watch Rats Inc.'s channel. His link is in the description. You better check it out. If not, we're gonna send Jimmy's shaved hamster to your house. There'll be some shaved hamsters at your house. I'm only kidding. But wait, Johnny, how you doing? Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning. Morning, everybody. Wow. But first, coffee. Well, let me share this thing over here. I guess when Emmy was in Las Vegas, I haven't covered this story. I don't know too much about it. I don't know much about this other guy, this guy Mike, who chased Jimmy. It's told. All right, well, let's get back to where the story starts. You remember when Jimmy the Helmet Calandra first got caught in the Tommy Karate lies, and he needed a little vacay. He needed that little vacay, and he went on this little vacation to some friends of a friend's neighbor's house in Las Vegas. It was walking around the house saying he's living the best life possible. That was the deflect from the Tommy Karate lies. And I guess out there, I don't know if Emmy peed on the floor, wet the bed, or something. But this guy wanted to beat Emmy up. This guy threatened to punch Emmy in the nose or something funny like that. Something funny like that. And Emmy called the cops, ran away. He was terrified. Emmy's calling the police. And I guess Emmy was threatening to beat this guy up, crack this guy's head. You know how Jimmy talks, so he wants to kill everybody. But he really doesn't kill nothing at all, but his vocabulary. Edwin, good morning. Strength and honor always, Uncle Edwin, great man. Well, I guess the guy wanted to slap Jimmy around because Jimmy likes making threats. And Jimmy's terrified. We're gonna watch the video. We'll say hi for a minute. But that's just the beginning of Baby Dribbles. And if you want Jimmy Dribbles, Jimmy the Clown, my name is Emmy Calandra, Emmy Ma. Jimmy, you are a special little corky. You should have been on Life Goes On with Cork. You should have been Corky's sidekick. And I'm a big Corky Thatcher fan, folks. Don't get me wrong. Da-da-da-da-dee, da-da-da-da-da. Life goes on, mother effers. What's up, David? Seymour. I see Papsky in the chat. Yes, pray the rosaries. Minnie the Moocher, my buddy. What's going on? And I don't mean the my buddy, the little dolls that Emmy used to handle in the 80s. Not those little things. Gonna watch this is this is Rat Inc. channel. I put the link in the description. Look at Dribbles coming out of the thing. This guy's a character.
Hey guys.
Listen. The little mouse.
I want to give a shout out to
this is a funny one. This is the Warren picture. This is the hat that he had on. Well, no, there was another one, but this one looks very similar to the hat from Something About Mary, where he looked like Warren. He definitely looks like an escaped Corky. Definitely looks like an escaped Corky.
To mob rats.
Listen to this. This guy is shouting me out. Listen to this. This is when he tried to seduce me. He tried to seduce me. He wanted my trousers off. He thought he was going to get my dungarees and my trousers. He thought he was going to get my knickers off. Not a shot, pal. But listen how pathetic this is. Oh, my God. There's my buddy, Red Rider. Yes, the Helmet Calandra will perform at your local police station and your local state trooper barracks. He will be pulling a shaved ferret out of his ass, the same ferret that Richard Gere used in 1988. I shit you not. Well, this shit's all over Jimmy's hands, but let's listen to Dribbles praise me. What a psycho.
Mob rats.
You're the rat telling rat stories on your channel.
Mob rats. Mob rats. Mob rats.
You're the rat telling rat. Wait, hold on.
I want to give a shout out to mob rats,
So look how long it took him to say that. I want to give a shout out to Mom. Like, oh my God, spit it out, you dizzy son of a bitch. Lay off the paint chips and the paste, you freak. You're the rat telling rat stories on your channel with a handful of groupies watching you. You're a stool pigeon. He is, though. Come on. All right, now we're going to get into the guy. All right, the guy, Mike. I don't know anything about this guy, really. I know he goes on Piggy's show once in a while. So he's some sort of Piggy pal. But it doesn't go well because I think he makes fun of Emmy. And Piggy don't like that. Hold on. What's up, Maddie, Heather, these other people, David, Johnny, how you doing between him and Ghost Boy? Well, picture both of them in a spelling bee. John Panisi in a spelling bee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Emmy, can you spell about this one? Are you boofing gerbils in the dark? Is Panisi knocking women's teeth out, baby? Both of them are stool pigeons. Both of them are very slow talkers in their delivery. Who would win in a spelling bee? I don't know. Like I said, it would take Panisi 6 years to get it out, and take Emmy a long time too. But let's get to it. Okay. And you can see there's the We Push Back channel, Mobland, Maddie's thing, Rat Sing.
You can listen.
But I've never seen this.
Show.
All right, got the guy. All right, now let's set this up. This is Piggy's channel, and I guess Piggy's got the guy on. This guy, Mike. I don't know his last name. It starts with a D. But this guy, Mike, set the stage for it. Like I said, had some kind of Emmy either peed in some mustard or wet the bed. He did something weird at the house in Vegas, and I guess Jimmy made some threats. And this guy wanted to punch him in the nose, and Jimmy called the cops.
Absolutely fucking right, Lee. You're absolutely right. Because you know what? All I wanted to do was knock Jimmy Calandra's fucking teeth out of his fucking mouth.
Okay. See, now hold on, bro.
Well, why can't he say that? He should be allowed to have his opinion. And Jimmy shouldn't get mad at Piggy if the guy comes on there and says he wants to knock his teeth out. You know, Jimmy's made threats all the time. It's an open platform, man. Let the man speak. Let a brother speak. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hey, no, that's what the back. Listen, I'm not saying. Listen, you can knock me off the show. That's what it was. I'm responding to what these fucking guys said. I'm not. I said that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. You can take me off the show now if you want.
I guess he wanted to give Calandra a beating because Calandra makes threats, but I guess Jimmy got Tootie Muldoon on top of it, and Car 54, where are you, to stop it? Who knows? But let's listen to the rest.
You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do, you take me off the show now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I told you before. I wasn't saying anything bad, but people want to talk.
Piggy's
shit.
like, well, should I kick him? But I like his donations. I like the donos. I can't kick him yet until he really makes fun of the helmet. And to Harvey Weinstein over here. And I guess he does. This is the second time I've seen this once.
I'm going to just fucking respond to it. That's what we're doing, right? We're responding to it. I didn't say anything wrong. What I say wrong? Jimmy, I'm right here, bro. Listen, anytime.
Oh, look at there's Calandra. There's Emmy Calandra. He's going, come knock my teeth out, off. I'll punch you in the noses. Jimmy, all your threats are as hollow as Sleepy Hollow, pal. That made no sense, but I'm going to roll with it. You know why? Because it's early. And it's the night after Halloween. I had a lot of effing sugar.
You want. Any time you want, Jimmy. I'm right fucking here, you bitch. Okay? Any fucking time you want.
See, Jimmy's such a coward. You don't see Jimmy jumping on, screaming. I guess we're going to see that in a minute, but he won't jump on and talk to the guy. He called the cops on the guy. Just typical Jimmy Calandra coward stuff that Calandra does.
Man, you know that's my boy, bro. I don't want to have you guys.
I understand it, though. So I'm supposed to fucking let this fucking rat fucking tell me that?
I'm supposed to let this rat. That's right, pal. Don't let this rat bastard talk to you like that. Make fun of him. Call him Harvey the Helmet for luring a woman to a hotel room on false pretenses. and trying to have sexual relations, coming out with a bathrobe, Harveying it up.
Shit,
Nah,
knock me
nah,
off the
bro.
show. You can
Nah,
knock
bro.
me off.
All right. Yeah. I ain't gonna do that, bro. Listen, I know it's great entertainment and all that, but Mike and me
Jimmy's not going to get mad. He might not get that mad. He might say, you know what? It's a free speech platform.
have an agreement. You know, he doesn't say anything bad to me about Jimmy. He knows I'm friends with Jimmy.
Yeah, but Jimmy, but look, Jimmy's saying right here, come knock my teeth out, jerk off. I have a receipt for you, jerk off. So why can't the guy defend himself against Emmy?
I don't want to, you know what I mean?
You just don't want Jimmy mad at you.
My boy, I have his back. So
You have his
as much
beer
as I'd
back.
love to
These people are retarded.
have, I'll drop.
See, now Jimmy wants
as much
to.
as I'd like
Let's
to
see
have
what
him
Jimmy
on to
says.
speak
Let's see
his
if Jimmy
piece,
makes any more threats.
I can't have that. I don't want him and Jimmy going at it.
Well, Jimmy's not going to fight with nobody in real life. Jimmy's scared of this man. That's why he called the police on this guy.
And Jimmy responded to something he said. So Mike can be pissed off at me too now. That's fine.
This guy chasing me, and look, it never happened.
The guy chasing me in Vegas and never had what? Jimmy's an idiot, boy. He did. Listen, I don't know if the guy chased him or what, or I heard that Jimmy made threats and the guy said, I'm going to come see you. And Jimmy got scared and called the police.
All these things, look, a lot of things on YouTube are a bunch of lies.
Sort of like the Tommy Karate lies you made up there, Jim.
These people create lies.
Look how unintelligent he
I don't
is.
know
Boy, I thought I was stupid.
what it is. Maybe they just like to lie.
Like you do. Wow. This guy's he's really brain dead. Did you see he wants to make a movie now?
A lot of things, you know.
Hey, I got another bad damn you story.
Like he doesn't.
You don't like this
No, this
one?
is the one.
This was in
This is the one where he lied about the Tommy Karate.
1993, right before I got pinched. Me and Paulie.
Now, does this look like he's trying to trigger people? Like, come on, dude, you got caught in a lie.
We went to go visit Tommy Karate Patera.
This was a good
in
video. This was a
Allenwood
good video,
Penitentiary.
Ratsink. It had me laughing.
These people think that it will go down the way that they think it's going to go down. Okay, there's a big
Exactly.
thing.
Like your Tommy Karate lie didn't go down like you wanted it to go down, and you look like an idiot. Everybody knows. Your own fans used to were joining your channel, calling you out on it. That's why now you have the little special hug box chat. You have a little hug box now.
And an end, like I say. Any of these motherfuckers ever mess with me, there'll be a serious fucking problem.
No, we've proved you wrong, Jimmy. I've messed with you for a long time, and a lot of other people bust your balls on YouTube because you give us reasons to. You make lies up and you threaten people. And people can bust your balls on here. And you can't say you're going to go kill people, beat them, eat their butts. Like you said, you're going to eat my rear end and kill me. And you don't do nothing of the sort. Stop saying that stuff.
Be a mess for them. Okay, because
and who's gonna really go to this Bonnie Rubble's house and beat him up? Nobody's gonna do that. I doubt this guy Mike, who he's fighting with, is. I don't know this guy from a hole in the wall, but I doubt this guy is that stupid to go to the Helmet's house. No one's gonna do that. That's right. Gerbils need love too. That's what Emmy says. The Helmet is a tough guy. He's a sick puppy boy. I'll tell you that. What's up, C? How's it going in Liverpool, man? The Irish in Liverpool. Red Zilla, what's up, man? He sounds like he just learned. That's a great observation. He is literally like he just learned how to speak like a week or two ago.
You know, these threats and all this bullshit. You know, people take threats seriously.
Who threatens people but Jimmy? No one makes the threats, and that's why Ratsink made this video, and people should sub to his channel. It's in the description. These stories are all the same.
Okay, so
And if you ever ran into me,
this is Emmy talking about how he's going to kill me. How would I run into you anyways? I don't even live near you, you clown.
be calling him.
And if I ever did see you and you tried to do it, you wouldn't do a damn thing. All your threats are hollow. You're a hollow threat rat bastard. He's like a shark with no teeth. He's gonna gum somebody to death. He's a weird guy.
In all honesty, I crack his head wide the fuck open. Okay, seriously, I will wipe the fucking streets with this punk. If he was ever in front of my face, I would fucking eat him up like a steak.
You're a rat bastard. This video is funny. You fucking rat bastards. Hold on, there's another funny one too. It's when the time where he had Scares' wife on, and Scares' wife is describing like a filthy rat bastard, and it's literally Jimmy, and Jimmy's just so silent. He looks so guilty, and he feels so uncomfortable. He feels really uncomfortable. But who's the I've never seen Jimmy and Gene are the biggest rats that make the threats on YouTube. Other stool pigeons on YouTube, they'll make lies up, but rarely do you see them make personal threats to people. The only dumb ones to do that is Gene Borello and Jimmy Calandra, and they were friends with each other, these two morons. Like literally going out to like little cupcake dinners at little restaurants at 4 a.m, playing patty cake. And so I guess whoever that Mike guy is, I don't know that character, but I guess he wanted to, shut Jimmy up for making his tough guy threats. And obviously Jimmy ran from him in Las Vegas. He wants to eat everybody's butt and kill people. Well, why didn't you go fight that guy? Now, this is Mikey Scares' wife. Mikey Scares Leonardo. And she went on Emmy's platform about maybe like a year ago. And I actually watched this interview. Hold on a second. Let me light this up. I actually watched this interview. And when the lady was going to give some like he asked her a question about, I don't know, it was a wedding or something, and she was about to give the answer. Emmy is the worst interviewer in the world. He cut the lady off. He totally cut the lady right off. Like, it was a weird interview. But listen to this and how funny. And watch how uncomfortable Jimmy is. Watch how uncomfortable he looks. And look how old he looks right there.
I don't believe in ratting. I don't. I told Jimmy this when we spoke prior. I don't believe in ratting. I'm sorry.
Well, no disrespect there, Tony Marie, but you're on one of the biggest stool pigeons channels known to mankind. So, and Jimmy's not a changed man. I'm sure she's seen that. She's seen Jimmy's actions over the last year.
Because it's not life, and you want to be a tough guy. You want to walk around.
I want you to notice and focus on Jimmy's face and everything. He's looking, I don't know if he's looking at gerbil porn or hamster porn. I don't know what he's doing, but he's blocking this out mentally. Jimmy Dribbles is blocking this out. Tootie Muldoon over here is blocking this out.
Around like a tough guy. Now, a lot of guys killed guys that were rats. Okay, they're no longer here. Their wives, their mothers, their children, they don't have them. And now these guys...
Meaning people like Emmy, stool pigeon. Look how silent. He's just not even moving. I don't know what he's looking at.
That are killers turned rat. They got a pair.
He doesn't like the word rat. And watch when he says like, oh, and I go up away.
Yes.
Weird.
So me being the family members.
Well, what, lady, for you being a fan, why would you even go on this shitbums platform? Like, why would you even go on this stool pigeons platform, lady? Come on.
I take it on that level. So.
Well, you're sitting here on a show, a guy who put, I guess, uncles of yours in the can, all stuff like that. Well, not him personally, but people of his ilk. How could you go on this show? How could anybody go on a stool pigeon show and talk to them? I don't get it. I get she's a lady and all that. But a woman coming from that lifestyle who had family members put away to go on here is just insane, lady.
I don't like ratting. That's the answer.
He's nodding his head. He don't know what to say. He's just silent. Just silent. Silence is golden.
like ratting. I feel you do something and, you know, you have to be a man and do
Well,
the
Jimmy's not a man. That's why.
time. So you have to look in a lot of different ways. So yeah, that's my answer. You know, I I just don't believe in ratting for a lot of reasons. It's not. I don't even think it's good for the guy that's.
Well, look, Jimmy's just head nods a little every few seconds. That's very bizarre.
So that's
very bizarre.
my take on that.
Well, even though I cooperated, I agree with you.
Look at that. Even though I could look at Bonnie Rubble, fucking guy, he is Tootie Muldoon. Like, how could you even say that, Jimmy? Like, I don't believe in it. Even though I cooperated, I don't believe in it. Like, of course you do. That's why you did it, you rat bastard. And this lady, I don't know why this lady went on this show. Let me look at some of the chat, because while I'm playing this, I can't see the chat. I don't got my regular computer. Why would Jimmy just get on and defend himself? I don't know. I don't know if maybe Piggy tried to set up like them guys to have a face-off or something. What's up, Jerry? Maybe maybe Piggy wanted like the guy Mike and Jimmy to have some sort of face-off argument on the show. I'm not sure. And maybe Emmy didn't feel comfortable. Piggy is very protective of Jimmy. Yes, he is. He's very protective of Jimmy. Because if he knows if he loses Jimmy, he loses a lot of his subs. But he should have just let them have it out on there and argue. And we could have found out more about this Las Vegas story of how Jimmy ran and called the cops. What's up, Thomas? Yentas will always yent. You betcha, Doc. What's up, Doc? Can we rock? Yentas will always yent. And Jimmy is a yenta. You better believe that. What kind of soup does Jimmy like? Yentals. He loves Yentals soup. All right, let's listen to some more of this. Even though he cooperated, he doesn't believe it in ratting. And then after this show, for the next 7 months, he calls cops on. Much as I hate Gene Borello, now I hate Gene Borello. Gene Borello is a filthy, disgusting, lying human being. But to call Gene's parole officer is a scumbag move. You don't call somebody's parole officer. And Jimmy is the king of all stool pigeons. He's like the little kid in school that, he sees that you got a real cool Yankees pencil and he doesn't have one. So he tells the teacher, you have a Yankees pencil and only yellow pencils are allowed. So your pencil gets taken away.
I cooperated. I agree with you. I don't like a lot of rats either.
How could she sit there and just be like, why is this lady on this show? I don't know. Her husband is Mikey Scares, or ex-husband, but come on, lady.
No. So
how do you even nod your head to that? Look at Jimmy just fumble and mumble and dribble and drool with these words. Look at him fumbling with his words.
I stand with you on that too.
I stand with you on that too. No, you don't. You're a half Todd boy. You're a yenta.
So, I stand with you on that.
That was just some weird stuff. One day we're going to go I might take a look at this whole interview one day because the Stoolie content's been dry. There's not many new Stoolie channels and stuff like that. I heard that Young Schmiegel started a channel. I have to take a look at Young Schmiegel, but I don't understand why that lady would even go on. Like, why would you? Yes, Cuban B, he is delusional. The helmet is 100% delusional. He's a delusional person. And all the threats and tough talk, well, he had the chance to face that guy, Mike D, in person, and he didn't. What is a yenta? It's an old lady. It's like an old lady that chats and gossips, a yenta. It's like an old lady who chats and gossips and all this weird stuff, and that's what Jimmy is. You're all good with somebody think they're getting kicked out of the chat? Let me see. I didn't kick you out. As long as you don't talk perverted, you're all right. Like I said, now maybe that guy, Jimmy ran quick. From what there's a few stories I heard. I heard one story that Jimmy ran from the Vegas, that apartment real quick when he found out the guy was coming back. Something about bedwetting. We don't know if that's true or not. But Jimmy took off real quick. Her uncle's, who? Those guys must have been put in jail by stool pigeons. Bethany, what's going on? Dallas Winston, Pony Boy. Yes, Jimmy is a wise guy hump. 100% he's a wise guy hump. Lock up your hamsters and your chinchillas. Lock them up because Jimmy will come and shave them and he will rub Vaseline all over them and he will pound them right where the sun does not shine. 100%. Let me go back and look at this thing right here. I had another funny one with his head. Emmy had another funny haircut that was done recently. I don't know what channel it was on or where I saved it to. But I haven't checked out his channel lately. They said he's doing prison stories or something. More lies. The cigarette goes out every 10 minutes. More lies and stuff. It's like, dude, once you kill your credibility and you make up stories like that, nobody's going to believe you. Well, and the Tommy Karate story was a / prison story because he said he went to meet him in prison. So it's just like, come on. I'm trying to find this video. Wait, still talking with that woman. When did that happen? Over a year ago? Good morning. What's up, Donald? Yeah, I think Jimmy went on that. John Smith, what's up? I think Emmy went on that that interview with that lady over a year ago. That was when Emmy was playing I'm a Good Boy before he was threatening people. Borello is a real ladies man. Oh, yeah, he's a lady killer. He's a real lady killer. Well, he will be. Have I checked Crying Bill's channel? I seen the first podcast that Whiny Bill did. It's like him and some other dude. I don't know who the other guy is, so I won't make fun of that other guy. I don't know who he is or nothing about him. But yeah, it was kind of weird. Like, there was nothing really funny to it. I got bored real quick. It was him talking about sports. The crybaby Whiny Bill. Release the gerbils. Jimmy does when he goes to the privy. Jimmy releases the gerbils when he goes to the privy. Nah, I escaped from Jimmy Calandra. Oh, man. Let's see this one. The funniest video I seen when Emmy was sparring MMA. Oh, yeah, that was funny. See, I don't know why. See, people with low self-esteem and mental illness, like Emmy, will do things like because he wants people to think he's tough. His whole life, he wanted everybody to think he was a tough guy. He's just like one of those people with those complexes, you know. They got that complex. Very sick people. One day he wants to break your teeth. The next day he wants to put you in jail. He's going to call probation officers on people. I would like to see Tonto Borello and Jimmy Calamandria, Harvey the Helmet Weinstein in a cage match. That's what I want to see. Those two stoolies fighting to the death with a couple of sticks and trash can covers, like in Gladiator. That would be really funny. Really funny. I would pay to see that, actually. That would be funny. I don't know who would win. I think they'd both just hump each other's leg, and then Ruffin would come in and bite them both. What's up, Boot Hill Crew? A massive Jimmy Calandra hater right there. Jimmy is extremely gay. I would say he's a bi guy. I say he jumps on the swing and it swings both ways. That's my belief on it. Yes, I believe Gene would beat the Helmet up. Yes. I believe Gene would go into a little Tonto rage mode and think about Sam, Samantha, the pictures. He would start thinking about how Samantha is happily married now and got away from that abusive scumbag. And he would go into a rage and start hitting Emmy. And maybe Emmy would bite him or maybe grab his privates. I am not sure. There's C's channel. Check it out. I can't wrench you on this right now. I can't wrench nobody on here. So, and if anybody's worried about the wrenches, well, keep worrying. I gotta give him back in a short period of time, and I can't. When I use StreamYards, I can't get to my thing. He says, "Thanks, Redzilla." He's a try guy. Well, remember the women thing and the wives? That was very weird. When he was hanging with all those swingers, Johnny Aletto and Mike Jacobs. So we all know Aletto boys take bubble baths, doodah, shave their legs, get pumped up there all doodah day. So anybody who was hanging around and flying around with with Johnny A-Light is got to be a try guy. And Jimmy was a big Aletto fan. He was a big Aletto fan until they had a falling out. What fell out? Maybe when Johnny was walking, Jimmy's Peugeot ring fell out of his ass. Who knows? These people are sick. People are sick. I'm trying to read this chat. People pay. Oh, remember Bum Poke was the first to get better. Yeah, well, yes, you remember that. Yes, you know why that happened too, is because he was on Paps's channel praising Tonto, and I was just like, man, I can't. And all I said to the kid was like, hey, I just got to take your wrench. I'll still share your channel because you made good videos about Tonto. So I was like, I'll still share your channel and stuff. He's like, I had no hard feelings, and like he flipped like a little hua real quick. Shave these cons are hilarious. Shaving, smearing hamsters with Vaseline, inserted them. Oh man, I gotta take a look at that whole video of Emmy and that lady. Now that's Scares' wife, I believe, ex-wife, not still. I'm trying to find this other thing right there. He's got some things. This is a pretty good channel right here. I can't find the one with his hairdo. He's got like this new hairdo where he puts it in the front. It's very weird. Very weird guy here. But does anybody know the story? Have you heard any stories of why he ran from that guy? Biggest punch. Because some people were telling me that Jimmy obviously made threats. The guy went to confront him. Jimmy took off, called the police, and moved out of the hotel room. Number one, that wasn't even his hotel. Or he was saying it was his friend's house, but it really wasn't. All rats have similarities. They share. I see. They all woman beaters. Yep. They all like to shave each other's legs and bug each other. It's true. And like I said, who started all this rant and shit? It was Aletto on YouTube who started it all. And anybody who's been groomed by Johnny grooms his boys. He likes his boys young with feathers in their head like Tonto, and he grooms them boys. And he travels around the country with these old men. Very weird and creepy. Very weird and creepy. But I wanted the helmet in that guy to argue on Piggy's channel, so I could have found out what the hell was what started this beef. Like I said, was Jimmy peeing on the bed because Jimmy wet the bed till he was 14, rumor has it, around Bath Ave. So what's up, Claudio? What he said, DeBella would beat the brakes off the helmet. That's why the helmet called the cops. He was scared, plain and simple. 100% Red Ryder BB gun. We all know that. He was deathly scared. I don't know the guy I don't know what he looks like, anything about this guy, Mike, but Jimmy was deathly scared of him, 100%. Why would he take off and move to a whole nother part of Vegas to get away from the guy? Because he was scared of him and involved in murder of an innocent poor woman. Yeah, Julie Shemtov, R.I.P. Well, YouTube can give anybody a platform. Like, you got pedophiles out here, Todd Nickerson. What's up, D? Those poor effing gerbils. Yeah, I know. You got to think, Todd Nickerson is on YouTube, folks. You know what? I should check out, see what Tuttles is doing right now. That creep. They'll give it to anybody, so never mind Especially someone like the stool pigeons have free reign on here. Look at all the threats, Jim. Listen, if we were threatening Jimmy like that, imagine if we came out here threatening Jimmy's life and saying the things that Jimmy said about people like other content creators like myself, how he was going to kill us and break our heads and all this. Our doors would have been kicked in. They would have kicked our doors in. And we might have been even charged with threatening a stool pigeon or some sort of thing like that, without a doubt. Rocket launch. Hold on a second. Hey. I heard you got busted at rocket launches. Yes, they were Russian, imported from Russia by Vladimir Putin's third cousin, Vasily. His third cousin, Vasily, shipped them over to me in a submarine. And yes, it was a yellow submarine, folks, a yellow one. It was brought over. So me and my buddies went down to the Providence River, and we pulled out these rocket launchers, and we went on the fourth crusade to take Jerusalem in the name of Edwin. And we were going to see Edwin on the throne of St. Peter. Putin's cousin. Yes, his cousin. I'm not going to say if it's his first, second, or third cousin. I'm not going to say. I'm going to leave that up to your imagination. Let's see who else is in the chat. Hey, Vito, what's up, buddy? I liked your stream you did the other day. I like the dog talk. That's his name? All right. I knew it was a something like that. I just didn't know what the last name was or to spell it. But he probably was he friends with Jimmy? I don't know if they were friends at first, but if he was friends with him, what do you think what's gonna happen if you're friends with a stool pigeon? You're going to end up hating him. According to Emmy, I wasn't the Grand Wizard. I was the Junior Grand Wizard for 3 years in Texas. And then I was shipped to the South Carolina branch of the KKK after 3 years. And then I retired and I got my pension. So that's all that matters. Yes, he is delusional. Big time. Now the guy might have been friends with Jimmy at first, knew a friend of a friend, and like I said, maybe Jimmy did something stupid at the mansion. But once the guy wanted to punch Jimmy in the nose, Jimmy ran away and called the cops. That's what he's going to do. And people said, well, why didn't the guy go to Jimmy's house? Why would that guy go to Jimmy's house? You're just going there for a charge. Yes, remember that video was hilarious. He's like, I'm living my best life. It's like, dude, that's not even your place. Listen, I can go to any mansion in Newport and walk around it and say the same thing. That doesn't mean I own it or I know the people. Like, I know people that work at the mansions, like, meaning like, just like carpenters, people who clean the rugs, wash the floors. They could let me in there. I could walk around and do a video saying it's my best life. That's very weird. I have shampoo, sex tape for sale. Also, naked daughter. What? Naked daughter pictures. Okay. I don't know. Batman. Is that pizza? I don't know. Boot Hill Crew. Just showing us his best life. There's no. Listen. The guy's delusional. Delusional. Best life. Number one, it's not even your house, man. But I would have loved to see or hear them go at it on there. Piggy should have let them join together. But he didn't let them join because he knew the guy Mike would make a fool out of Emmy. That's the only reason Emmy wouldn't jump on. He waited till the guy was gone. He was just talking shit in the chat, though. I've never seen All Souls Day. That's right. I've never seen anybody make more threats than Jimmy and Gene on YouTube. And did you hear like Gene's latest thing there? He called Piggy up and he told Piggy to bail him out of the threats because Gene's a bipolar weirdo who will make threats and then be like, "Oh no, I made a boo-boo. How do I fix it?" And Piggy was like, "Yeah, Gene was auditioning for a movie." No, Gene was threatening somebody. Gene's an idiot, but it still doesn't make it right for Calandra to call anybody's parole officer. Like I said, I hate all these stool pigeons, but I would never call no parole officer on any one of them. That's some weird stuff right there. And that was done by Jimmy. And that's why it's going to take a long time and a lot of hamsters and a lot of trading to get back into good with Tonto. So maybe Piggy can make a bridge, and Tonto and Kimosabi will cross that bridge and talk to Jimmy and the Gerbils, because Jimmy's coming out with a new band, Jimmy and the Gerbils. If it's possible, we don't know. I wonder if Gene ever installed a new interior. No, he did not. He probably stuck that lady with the bill. That lady got stuck with the bill. Gene the Builder instead of Bob the Builder? Gene the Builder. Well, this guy's so stupid. He actually told people he had a snow removal company in Tampa Bay, Florida. What does that tell you? Come on. What does that tell you? Literally. It just says that they're not that bright. And yes, the guy who said they all have similarities, they do. One of the biggest similarities is a hatred and a vicious, violent streak towards women. Now, I don't know. I can't say Emmy beats women. I've never heard of Emmy hitting a woman. But I know that Emmy is socially awkward and tries to get women into sexually awkward situations, like from the hotel. That's how the helmet got the name Harvey Weinstein. That's just some creepy stuff. And yes, they all have that in common. Every stool pigeon, not everyone, but let's say, let's count. All right, who are the woman beating stool pigeons? Help me with this. And we got Rat Squaw, Frank Pasqua is one, Borello's another, Johnny A-Light's another, Panisi's another one. Who else? Come on, help me think. We got 4 so far out of the Rat Squad on YouTube. There's got to be another one. Help me think here. Rat Squad, Panisi, Jimmy, Gene, Johnny. We can't call Calamandra a woman beater. So Jimmy's not the woman beater. He's just like a sexually awkward freak who tries to lure women into hotels, but he didn't beat them. So we have the Bloated Tick. Yes, correct. The Bloated Tick, Frank Rat Squaw, Johnny Aletto, Borello, and Panisi. Panisi's probably the biggest one. Him and Rat Squaw are the biggest woman beaters. Arellano, I don't know much about him, so I can't say he beats women. I don't know anything about his stuff with women, so I can't say him. I don't know. I just know he looks like Schmiegel 2.0, a young Schmiegel. Save Ruffin. # Save Ruffin. Tonto, I would say Rat Squaw and Panisi are the biggest woman beaters. I would say that 100%. There's no one bigger than Rat Squaw and Panisi. Panisi knocked teeth out. Panisi's a dentist. You remember that little shop of horrors? I want to be a dentist. What was it? I shot puppies with my BB gun. I killed some guppies, and when I was done, I forget. But yes, he was the dentist from Little Shop of Horrors, knocking teeth out. Yes, he does look like a young Schmiegel, that guy. He really does. Panisi is too boring. Very boring. Lydia, oh Lydia, the encyclopedia. Lydia, the tattooed lady. Being shooting that exotic Lambo. I don't know what the Lambo is. What's up, Roscoe? Assassinino, what's going down? Chomo. The Chomo, Capo, Arellata. There's any proof that he's really a Chomo? Let me read what else here. The Trumpet Sisters, how you doing? Lamborghini. Dallas Winston. To me, I don't know much about that guy besides the young Schmiegel. And I guess he got like the... Ever hear of the guy Foozy Tube? You ever hear of a guy named Foozy? He's like this crazy little Palestinian dude who tried to throw like a concert and invite like some popular rapper to the concert, and they blew him off. And basically, he went bald. So he got things tattooed on his head, like hair tattooed in their head. So people have been saying that about young Schmiegel. He says, always keep it real. Yeah, always. Some things I don't like to get involved in and put my nose in because I might not know much about it or nothing. Is that Sharon Ogle? Anyway, drop some info on your channel. We all have a chat. Drop some info on you. I don't know who you are, chemically numb. Fousey is bipolar. You know about Fousey? Yes, he's bipolar. That dude's crazy, man. That guy is insane. I one day, it was about maybe a year ago, I was dating this girl, and she's like, you got to watch this. And she took me down that rabbit hole of that guy and that, oh my God, that guy Fousey and this, like, this friggin' concert he was supposed to throw. And it was totally insanity. It was insane. Totally insane. The guy totally dropped the ball. Not only that, he was just delusional. He was out of his rabbit-ass mind. Totally. But my point was he got these little things stitched in his head. It was very weird. Why did I ham Bofa? We had to. We sent 10,000 lice over there to get him. The Fousey too, Middle Eastern. Yeah, he's a Palestinian guy. He doesn't have a buzz cut. He's bald. He's this Palestinian dude. And much love to Palestine. Free Palestine, by the way. Much love to Palestine. But Fousey's a crazy guy. And he reminds me of a lot of Gene Borello. Gene's really a bipolar wacko. But Fousey's not dangerous like Borello, meaning he's not going to kill a woman. He's not going to OJ some chick. You know what I mean? Like the Fousey guy is just crazy in himself. He's not gonna Nicole Brown Simpson some girl though. You know? Borello will. Free Palestine and the hamsters and the gerbils and the ferrets and the chinchillas and the guinea pigs. Because like I said, after a while, you know, they move up. They start with hamsters, then they go to gerbils, and then guinea pigs. He looks like the sport. He was on a sport from Taxi Driver. Huh? Looks like he was sport from Taxi. I don't know what that means. He was sport from Taxi Driver. Chemical says, oh, Dario. Oh, what's up? You got a new name. That's why. What's up, you Mick bastard? You potato eater. Don't worry, Irish people, don't get offended. I'm half a Mick myself. My mother's people are from Derry City, Northern Ireland. Let me see. Harambe raises hairless Cuban. Well, Harambe 100% is a try. He'll try anything. Huskies, lizards, anything. And he could probably be like maybe a serial woman killer. Maybe he kills women. I don't know. Harvey Keitel. You think so? I don't think so. Harvey Keitel had hair, man. Grass. No, he had hair in that movie. The Irish accents are great. You know what is great? I love when the people from the UK come on. I don't care if it's friggin' C from Liverpool, Dell from Scotland. These guys got their accents are great, dude. I love when the UK people join and talk. It's hilarious. Now, at first, when I first started chatting with them on here, I couldn't understand them. I remember the first time a couple of the UK guys joined, I couldn't understand them, especially those deep Scottish accents. I couldn't I have that tattoo on my arm. Our day will come. I have that on my arm. Memory of my grandfather. He pimped out Iris. Yes, Cartel pimped out Iris. I called Jimmy Calandra Iris also. One thing I do hate is pimps. I think it's disgusting to pimp out a woman. It's just disgusting. If some girl wants to engage in some degeneracy prostitution, she has every right to. She should keep the money for herself, not give it to some bum. Not give it to some guy. David says, "Love the." I think aren't you one of them too? You're across the pond. We have a lot of across the Mobland. Here's my buddy Mobland. When I first started talking to Mobland on the streams, I didn't know what he was talking about. I could make out like maybe 2 words in a sentence, but then after a while chatting with these guys, I could understand them now and stuff. But at first, it was pretty tough, man. Jerry, I could understand Jerry doesn't have a real. You're right. You don't have a real strong Aussie accent. Well, I could tell you're an Aussie. Obviously, you're a Dago Wog Aussie. I know that. Yeah, Josie's voice is different. Josie's like she's more of like the London area where you can understand them a little more. When you go up north, I guess the accents get real deeper and thicker. Like Del. See, those guys have thicker accents for some reason. Let me see what this guy, Charles. So, what is your into history? What is this Free Palestine? Read me up in front of in Federal Hill. Big laugh, big great. Well, thanks, Charles. I have 2 cousins that are locked up in a Palestinian prison right now, and I want them freed. They're accused of stealing PB&J sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and they are innocent, and I'm trying to free them. Joe says a Londoner, even though she is from Liverpool. Maybe moving around England, you get a different accent. Don't be a left. No, definitely people do not be a liberal lunatic. Liberal lefties are probably they're repulsive human beings. They make me sick. Who are considered rednecks, Brits, and I don't know how they do that over there. I know in Australia they call them bogans and posh, or posh and bogan or something. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. But this has gone too long. I just wanted to put this up real quick and play this video. Oh, I think it might delete on it. Oh, I think I hit the wrong thing, but I think I hit the wrong button here. But hey, if it stays up, it stays up. Having some problems, technical difficulties over here. Hope everybody had a safe and good Halloween, and make sure you checked your kids' candy. That's for sure. What's up, old school Mike? Y'all northern people call us southerners rednecks. Well, you're a blue neck. All right. Hey, I'm out of here, folks. Throw the liberals and wood chippers all day long. AOC wood chipper.